an exclusive encore with NFL Hall of Famer and Super Bowl champion Warren Sapp. We have a special edition bonus, and this is Ramel Connor, who is a former lineman and crypto entrepreneur. But we definitely have my favorite Seth, Mind Your Biz Estrada, coming to the stage. And this is an encore where they will be talking about NFTs, technology, crypto, and all of the likes. So please do not try to dip me this time. And if you guys are watching online, leave a comment, engage, because you've got some Hall of Famers here on stage.
Dcentral Miami. How the hell are you?
Hello. Hey.
All right, gentlemen, I think the ladies off the stage, we can be seated.
All right.
Whoa. So, day one, Dcentral, on the books, but it's not over yet. We're coming from the Alpha stage. We just had a little chat with one Warren Sapp. Thank you for coming over to the encore. Let's talk a little bit about NFTs. Wait a second, no. Talk about football. Or we can talk about football, then NFTs. Whatever's your pleasure.
Have you serving it? Let's go.
All right, so we just talked a little bit about that Super Bowl win in '03. We spent a little time. We have a very intimate little venue there. Intimate room. We talked about bringing you way back, that season, what the change was for you at that time. And what I'd like to do is just kind of continue that convo, but talking about where we ended off there. This NFT series that's meant to encapsulate that achievement and meant to help be that bridge for people who may not be familiar with NFTs, but are familiar with football, people who maybe aren't familiar with football, but know NFTs.
Love NFTs.
Yeah. So that crossover.
Yeah, we're bridging the gap with a good team and a great story and a 20-year anniversary. Kind of everything coming together and the 19 games and, the last team that left an NFC or AFC championship game and go straight to the Super Bowl and win it. So it's just a bunch of hard work jammed in, almost like that coin. Like jammed in to almost perfection. And something that you can keep and memorize for a very, very long time.
That's the hope. So as far as doing a collection that commemorates the 20th anniversary of that Super Bowl win, and I think it also coincides right with the 10-year of your induction.
Next year.
Next year.
Next year.
In 03 to 2023.
Yeah.
And 13 to 2023. We're looking at a 10 and 20, respectively. Right? It's both.
Hey, it's just some symmetry in the numbers. Sometimes the numbers let you know. Like my daughter, I'll give you a prime example. My daughter got ready to leave to go off to college. She got a master's degree now from University of North Florida. She got an undergrad at Mizzou. So she decides she's going to go to Mizzou. And it was right in the middle of all that little brouhaha, 1850 on the campus and everything. And I looked at the Lord. I said, Lord Jesus, please don't let me have to kill somebody about my baby. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things as a dad. You don't want to see your kid off to school, then you got to go kill somebody about your baby. I land in St. Louis, and we get in the car to go on the visit. And the first sign I see says, Columbus, 99 miles. I said, okay. That's the first sign I got. I got 99 miles. I'm number 99. Okay. Driving along, I get to a place that says Warren County. I said, okay. Warren County, Missouri. Are you kidding me? In the middle of the country? And then the sign says Columbus, 76 miles. It's my college number. I'm getting ready to exit. It's exit 13. I played 13 years. I said, you know what? Let me stop fighting this. Let me stop fighting this. Hey, I know exactly how far the airport's from, the school is from the airport, and it's not that bad of a drive, and all the numbers coincide, and I even got to cross my own county. So sometimes it just lets you know when you're in the right place, and I'm that kind of guy sometimes.
Okay, let's talk about how that came about with this project too. I mean, because on the other stage you mentioned that there's some things that you felt good about as far as the right team, right? It's not an individual thing. There are a lot of people that need to put their input into a project like this to make it really succeed, much like a team can only turn around together, right?
Oh, everybody rowing in the same direction, we going somewhere. Everybody rowing in a circle, we sitting right here looking at each other. I don't like a team like that. No, that's not a good team. That's why the forces I have are pushing this all in the right direction and coming together to make something that we all could look back and say, yeah, that's nice.
We don't have a preview for this stage. Let's say hello to the audience that's on the Binance live stream. Thank you so much for having us on the live stream. We do not have a preview of the art for this stage, and there's a reason for that. Because that was for the small, intimate group.
Okay, all right. Well, then the people here, we just got to tell them how to go get a preview, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
all right. Now, I was about to say, I know you ain't got me up here. You can't even send the people know where to go get a preview. Where's the barcode at?
Well, the preview for this audience is that you're seeing right now, you're seeing Warren Sapp with the Moonwalkers group that has brought this NFT to life. They created the roadmap and created the artwork, sourced the artwork, have helped bring all of the drafts of the artwork over to Warren himself to get that seal of approval, that thumbs up. There isn't a piece of art yet that has gone without his approval.
No. and I thank him so much for that, because I am so bad at emails.
And just for access, we do have the whitelist spots on the Moonwalkers website. So moonwalkerstoken.com, we have a new button for whitelist spots. Warren Sapp NFT Project 99. So Sapp 99 NFT at moonwalkerstoken.com on the website.
Bingo.
So we're opening up the whitelist spots for Warren's custom NFT launch. Every piece is custom made. It's not a cash grab. We didn't make 100,000 NFTs. It's only 1,000 NFTs to commemorate greatness. Transformational player at his position, and we're just enamored with him, and we love the opportunity to be partnered with Warren.
You want one of these?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I'm telling you. I sent them through the ringers. No, not that one.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that as well. There's been some kind of warning signs. I mean, my parents would always tell me there are people who are examples in your life. There are people who are warnings. And I think we've seen that in the NFT space. Certainly in every profession we see it too, but in the NFT space we've seen some that are great examples. We've seen some that are really great warnings.
Hey, man, sometimes it's what rocks your boat, what floats your boat. Something for everybody. But this one's for everybody. I had a game your grandma would love. If your grandma sat and watched me play on Sunday afternoon, she'd be smiling and laughing along with me. Because that's how I was. I took that from Tony Dorsett. I used to be a Cowboy fan back in the day, and Tony Dorsett said, I got a game that your grandma would love. If you sat your grandma down and watched me play, she'd be smiling and having a good time too. So that's what I wanted to bring to the game.
Well, I can tell you also from the last panel that we did just a minute ago, and the stories that Grandma would love. I know my grandma, she would love to know that there was a struggle before you got what you wanted, right? That you didn't it wasn't just free. It wasn't just handed to you.
No.
And you mentioned in that season of 03 about how things got to a point where for you you could not handle it anymore. You couldn't just continue.
No, it was just the whole being of a Buccaneer.
So let's talk a little bit about getting to that point where you see a pitfall, you see a problem, you know you have to either sidestep it, you got to jump over it, you got to move around it, you have to work your way through it. What were some things that with this team here, the Moonwalkers team, you said, okay, we need to overcome some hurdles. And so we need to function with this team, we need to trust this team to get around some hurdles. What was one little hurdle or one little obstacle you realized this team could help you sidestep, jump over, get through, work through?
The communication, because I told you I'm horrible with emails. And what they did was like, any way you want to get it to us, this way, that way, this way, however you want to do it, text, DM, however, just make sure we're communicating. And that was the thing for me, because when you so used to everything being a meeting at a time and said, it's not like that in the real world, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else has a schedule, you got a schedule. It's just being able to get that communication, and they made it so easy for me. You know, because most people, you got to talk to this person only, and that person got to talk to that person only. Well, none of that. It was wide open, free flowing, like a locker room. Really made me feel at home.
Okay, so communication then is what I'm hearing. That was the key. Knowing that you could just...
At any time, too. But I keep odd hours. I'm bad. And I'm glad. See what I'm saying? We keep odd hours. There it is.
Yeah, you're in good company here. Crypto degens do not sleep, so
Yeah.
You're in the right place.
Hey, I thought I was when I was sending them messages and I was getting them back. I'm like, okay.
You got some people in the audience who are, okay, Warren Sapp, one of us. They're excited now.
The conversion is complete. The conversion is complete.
Here. I'm here, baby. I'm here. I'm here with you.
So communication was a big hurdle that you saw needed to be overcome. And then with that communication, you mentioned that some of these designs, you felt like these spoke to you.
Oh, jumped out of the picture, off the email, and then the thing was I was trying to get them to close my mouth. And that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Whenever I'm out on the football field doing what I'm doing, because most of the times they get me, I'm yelling after hitting somebody or throwing them around, and I'm talking, and my mouth is never closed. So it was a tough one. Other than that part, I'm telling you, with them, after the communication, because I was horrible in it. I was the worst. But then when they came, and then we went to bopping and weaving, everything was like a well-coordinated machine. It started running, and all time. It was on me, though. It's normally the head of the snake that goes the wrong way.
Okay, and can I ask for the benefit of the audience here, if you had to get a guess about how many teams, about how many NFT creator teams or projects approached you about doing something like this before?
I told you I hate emails. 30.
Okay. All right, about 30. But I guess 30th time's the charm. What we say? About 30th?
No. When you get something and say this is where we want to go, you just stop talking. When you get something, you see something that you like, you're like, whoa, I kind of like that. Let me put my person that actually is real good at emails on this too, so we can actually have a real conversation. Because dealing with me, hey man, it acts up sometimes. And I forget. You'll be all right, but he was persistent more than anything. Like, hold up, are we going here? And I was like, you know what? Let me lock in. Let me get B and get on this because I really like what they're talking about and I really want to get to it. That's what it was. The message was sent and I actually got it. I'm like, you idiot, here it is again. I'm like, go, put B on it. They'll communicate. It'll make everything all right, make it a lot smoother for me. And then I actually got to the pictures and the moving and the shaking, and that's what I like. Get me past the preliminary. Let me get to where we actually got something we're talking about that I can influence because I'm not good at emails. Did I tell y'all I'm not good at emails?
And this is an interesting thing, right? I don't have 1 million Twitter followers, but he does. So I can't imagine how many freaking messages this man gets. It's probably unlimited.
I check twice a month on the 15th and the 30th, and I try to clean them out. I do. I really do. I come through on the 15th and the 30th. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Let's talk about then, so getting that communication going then. When you did see, all right, so Ramel is reaching out. This is a good fit. You felt that? You saw that? You knew that there was going to be something you could work on?
I wanted so much more of what he was giving me because it hadn't tipped my tummy with the taste of nuts and honey. I'm telling you, the pictures he was sending me, I'm like, I want a lot of this. Because someone told me a long time ago, it's not how you come in, it's how you go out. And it's how you are remembered from the game. And I'm like, my little girl asked for dinner at the wine at the dinner table now. My only reply is red or white, baby. So time is flying. Time is flying. I turn 50 next month, so time is flying. And he gave me a chance to immortalize myself, and why wouldn't I? And it looks so damn good. I'm telling you, he was doing good work because I've been in the sports world, and we do memorabilia. Trust me, I haven't seen anything close to this.
Okay.
And I just left the big sports show in Chicago last week. Just trust me. My mother has every card they've ever made of me. These blow them out of the water.
Okay.
Out of the water.
Right. So, should we talk to Ramel and Crystal a little bit about the process? Okay. Let's talk to the tech guy. He's been silent because he's
Yeah, I've been silent, but first of all, I'm not. Sorry, Warren.
No,
I'm not directly, let's say, an NFL fan. I'm French. Sorry, guys.
Oui.
But And I'm the guy in the shadow also. I mean, I'm building the tech behind to be able to, let's say, put in the NFTs something Warren wants to see. So we are really glad that he took our approach of trying to have his point of view into the NFTs, his image, instead of just taking the history and trying to reflect what, let's say, the external world would see about him. No, here, in the NFTs, we have what Warren wants to, let's say, give. And this is really important. And I guess this is why that's such a good fit at the end.
Yeah, so knowing what you want.
You already know. Like fine wine, baby. Like escargot.
And that's what's interesting with the line. Each piece is custom and individual, and that's what I think was deserving of Warren, right? Other players, right? We have access to other players, but this is the premier player at his position. Now I'm a football junkie, right? Obviously I play football, but I'm a football junkie. I'm an encyclopedia similar to Warren. His recall on players, on stats, on dates is unparalleled. No one is close, right? And I'm a football junkie and fanatic. So for us, it's leaving an amazing legacy. Like you said, it's not about how you come in, it's how you come out. We want him to be remembered. We want his career to be remembered as the premier guy inside, because that's a man's job. When you play interior lineman, that's a man's job. You have a center coming at you, you have a guard coming and chipping you, you have another guard chipping you, you have a fullback coming out at the same time. At the same time, all these things can happen. Only a real man can handle that. So that is part of why we were attracted to work with Warren. For us being football junkies, this was it. This was the preeminent defensive lineman, let alone interior lineman. And we're extremely excited. And we want to bring really memorable custom artwork. And we feel it'll be highly successful. It's not something that we have 10,000 JPEGs, right? This is what we consider to be art. And we're super excited about it. It's been a great opportunity to share the stage with Warren, and we're really appreciative of Warren coming out.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Definitely appreciate you spending some time with us. Audience, one last round of applause for NFL Hall of Famer and Super Bowl champion, Mr. Warren Sapp.
NFT creator. Yeah.
And as we exit the stage, first off, you could, she's got the title belt.
Yeah, the belt.
Champ is here.
And as we leave the stage, what is the best online source for viewers at home on the Binance live stream to find the project and to learn more about the NFT project?
So currently we have the Moonwalkers website, moonwalkerstoken.com. There's a link. It's SAP99 NFT. You can get a whitelist spot there. And we'll be launching Warren's website. This was the kickoff for Warren's project. So we'll be launching his website momentarily. But we'll leave information on the Moonwalkers website, which is moonwalkerstoken.com.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again.
Hey.